Do social justice warriors have a point when they bitch on how women should be included in Battlefield 5? Let's find that out in this video. The release of the new Battlefield 5 trailer has sparked the old topic of whether women should be featured in Battlefield 5, seeing as they didn't play a major role in combat in comparison to men when it comes to World War II. People in favor of women being playable and/or present in Battlefield 5 make their argument with the idea that women did in fact fight in World War II. According to history, this is correct. Well, to a certain degree it is, but no doubt it was a minuscule amount compared to men. Now, whether that justifies women being present in Battlefield 5 will take a little more digging. GlobalResearch.ca affirmed Soviet women soldiers were the largest sum of women in World War II with combat roles. Of course, there were tons of freedom fighters around the world fighting for their lives. That no doubt has occurred. But that's hardly different from anyone fighting to survive in general. So, to stay objective here, we need to discuss enlisted women who are commanded by a country's military. And the Soviet Union takes the cake when it comes to that. So the best argument to make in favor of combat roles that had been occupied for women would be the Red Army. However, that very same source concluded that women fighting for the Red Army were not very effective and were disbanded quickly and entirely. There are tons of cherry-picked cases to be made with Russian women snipers taking out important targets, but to stay objective here, we have to take everything into consideration. And women simply didn't fight in World War II to the same degree as men when it comes to combat roles. So yes, women did fight in World War II, and it would be false to say they didn't. However, for Battlefield 5 to flatter the idea of being a somewhat historically accurate World War II game, they could only include women as freedom fighters or Red Army soldiers in events that would have taken place accordingly. Now, the game isn't out yet, so we really don't know much, only what's based off a few trailers. In my opinion, if women are featured outside of their specific roles that history dictates they were, then DICE made a big mistake as a developer catering to this equality idea that has been so popular lately. I understand women are growing in the gaming community and would most likely prefer to play as their own gender, but there are lots of games that feature women as main characters and men don't bat an eye about it. World War II is a very sensitive topic for a lot of people, including myself, seeing as it's a major part of history, and I would want to do it diligence by keeping it authentic, and I can only hope DICE does the same. With all this being said, I can easily read in between the lines here. Social justice warriors have been taking over many constructs of society, including the gaming community, and it would be silly to think they don't have somewhat of an impact. Even Battlefield 1 features women on the title screen, and Battlefield 5 may possibly do the same with their cover. Without a doubt, DICE is making decisions based off of this new era of political correctness, and so are other game developers. To reiterate everything in this video and give a firm answer on how I feel about women in Battlefield 5, I would have to say as long as they're implemented correctly, I guess I couldn't complain. However, I doubt that'll be the case. So I suppose we will have to wait for the final release of the game before we can really rip DICE a new ass for caving to political correctness. But until then, let's hope they respected history and gave us a good historically accurate game. Let me know in the comments section how you feel about women being featured in Battlefield 5. Let me know what you think about this video, please subscribe and like, and I'll see you on the next one.